What is going on, everybody? I hope everybody is doing fine. I hope everybody is having a great Valentine's Day so far, even for the people who don't have a partner. Trust me, I haven't had a partner back in the day for a long time. You can still make Valentine's Day a fun day. It's not always as depressing as people say. So, yeah, I wish everybody's happy and everybody is doing great in their lives. Today, I am going to do a little bit of a deck highlight. There's not going to be any gameplay in there. It's going to be a classic Wong deck for the people out there who just unlocked Wong or whatever. And in this deck highlight, I'm going to talk about two different Wong decks that work out really well, that are very interesting. So I'm gonna take down my voice just a little bit because I think I'm just a little bit over, just a little too loud. That is because the coming up days that I'm gonna be having soon, I'm not gonna be able to upload videos. This is why I'm gonna have to split those videos up, and just so you guys still have a video that I'm going to be dropping. But yeah, so let's talk about this Wong reveal deck, and it is a very classic Wong reveal deck, and it's very disrupting and it's very annoying as well. So we're gonna start off with Sunspot. Sunspot is a really great card in just basically anything that is gonna leave over some energy points. So if you are in pool 2, let's say, for example, and you have unlocked Sunspot. I think Sunspot is pool 2. Yeah, I don't think he's pool 3, to be honest. So Sunspot is a really great choice for many decks, especially in pool 2. You can use Sunspot in many different decks, just because at the end of each turn, gain +1 power for each unspent energy. Very important, really interesting card, and especially for those decks that don't use up all of the energy, and sometimes you have to skip some turns as well because the key card here is Wong. You know, sometimes you don't have anything to play, so Sunspot is really good. It's always a good turn 1 card. Of course, you kind of have to protect him sometimes. If you're playing against a Killmonger or something, he's gonna be gone, so you have to keep that in mind. Maybe you can run a well, let's see, an armor in the same lane, and that is going to help out quite tremendously. Now, of course, the disruption card connected to Scorpion, ICEMAN, is a really annoying card. I had it today. I was actually having a few games, and ICEMAN froze one of my craziest +5 power cards, energy cards, to 6, and sometimes it can even freeze one from 6 to 7, and that basically makes the card unplayable. So ICEMAN is a really annoying card, and it really does disrupt your enemies' playstyles quite a bit, so keep him in there. You can also make a nice combination with Wong, so you don't have to play him on turn 1. You can literally play him on turn 4, for example, where 2 cards of your enemy are going to get frozen or bumped up in +1 cost, and it's just really annoying. Then we have Angela, always a good turn 2 card. She's hard to destroy, she's hard to deal with in general, because every time when you play a card in the same lane, she's gonna get a +2 power. I would always kind of like make sure that you play Angela and Sunspot in different lanes, because that's just gonna build up a little bit more pressure, because usually people try to outplay Sunspot, which is usually a bad idea. It's a bad idea, but you know, people try to do it, and Angela is almost the same card. People try to always you know, get better than Angela, so playing them on 2 different lanes is really good option. Then we have Scorpion, probably for myself at least the most annoying card. It's really, at first it was Leader, but now it's Scorpion. I don't know, it's just something unnerving about Scorpion trying to cut down 1 out of every single card in your hand. It just, I mean, it doesn't feel like, it feels like big damage. I don't think it is like a huge part of it, but it's like not a huge damage, but I don't know. Scorpion is just really annoying. And if you again throw him on turn 4, on turn 5, you can really disrupt some cards here again. Same goes for Ironheart, and I actually said ICEMAN in the same as turn 4. That obviously doesn't work because Wong is on turn 4. I meant turn 5, I'm sorry. Then we also have Ironheart, which is probably one of the most played combos with White Tiger, you know. Ironheart is a really strong combo with Wong, so you could play Wong on turn 4, you can play Ironheart on turn 5, and you can smack an Odin on turn 6, and it's going to be a lot of points, because give 3 other friendly cards +2 power, so that's 6, and you can do it like, I don't know, 4-6 times or something, which means the combo is absolutely smashing. Wong, Ironheart, Odin is really, really good. Then we have Wolfsbane, which is good either way. You can play him on at the last on a location with Wong at the last card, because he's gonna get a pretty big buff. He's gonna get 2 power for each card you have here. So if you have 3 cards there, he's gonna get 2, 4, 6. He's gonna have 7 then, and he's gonna multiply that again through Wong and stuff. So that is also a very, very strong combination. But you don't have to do that. If you want to play the Ironheart combination, you can play him on another lane just to gain another extra 7 points. Another 7 power point system. So Wolfsbane is just really, really good. Then we also have Storm. She's really good at locking down lanes, and this is kind of the idea of this build as well. You're gonna start early on locking down those lanes in turn 3, and once you lock them down, even though if you lost that turn on Storm, you can still use Wong and White Tiger. White Tiger is still gonna jump on that flooded position on these locations, which makes this build so strong. So if you play Wong, White Tiger, Odin, the whole field is gonna get boosted over with White Tigers, and even the lanes where you lost on with Storm. So that is something that you should keep in mind, and that is just really, really powerful and strong. Then we also have Spider-Woman. We know Spider-Woman, very annoying as well. She afflicts all enemy cards here with -1 power. Again, if you're gonna play her on the Wong lane as last turn or something, if you didn't get Odin or something or whatever, you can play her on the Wong lane, and then America Chavez on another to build some power. It's just really strong. So initially the cards are gonna get -2 power each card there is, so that is really, really strong. So you can build up, but you can see that this classic Wong reveal build here revolves around Wong. So if you don't get Wong, you might be in trouble, right? Because that's usually, not always, but it's usually a retreat. So I don't think, I think if you don't get Wong, you should really have to think, like, if your opponent snaps, I would definitely leave and get out as fast as possible. And of course we have Odin, because he's going to activate the unreveal abilities of your cards again. So that means that Wong is going to, you know, because he is ongoing, but he's gonna, you know, smack everything over again, and it's just really strong. It's just a really strong combination, Wong and Odin. It's a classic. It's an absolute classic. It's been a classic ever since it's been released. You know, people still play it, people still win with it. It's just really strong. You know, I myself believe that Wong might be the strongest card, maybe even in the game, but at least out of pool 3, it is Wong is probably the best card. But you know, people have different opinions. And then of course we have America Chavez. We have her in here for 2 reasons. The first reason, you know, is 6'9" is okay, but she's only going to be played and drawn in turn 6, which means we have a higher chance of getting Wong into our hands. So for the people, the pool 1, pool 2 players, they don't know, America Chavez is there so you can get your key cards that you really need in just a little bit earlier than the others. You could also play and bring in Domino, for example, to even boost that up, because she's only getting played in turn 2, but you know, I don't know. But yeah, so that is it. That is the Wong, the classic Wong reveal deck. It's a very fun deck to play. In the next video that I'm going to be uploading a day after this one, today I will be uploading yeah, me playing that deck and just, you know, going ham with it. Yeah, that is about it. I do have another deck that you can switch it out. I made a video on this earlier because it kind of involves oh wait, oh no, my microphone is losing its screws. Got a screw loose. So we do have, you know, this is a little bit of a different build, but it also has, it's not a budget deck at all, because you do have Silver Surfer in it, you do have Sarah in it, you do have Mr. Negative in it, you have Psylocke in it. These are all, this is not really budget, because budget cards are, budget decks is usually something that is kind of fit to pool 2, but there's quite a few and a bit of pool 3 in here as well. So yeah, but if you want to check that video out, I made a video on the Zabu and Silver Surfer nerf, and this is the deck that you can check out, and it's quite interesting because you can still make Zabu and Silver Surfer work with Wong. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting and pretty cool deck that you can play. Of course, Mr. Negative here is just there again for Wong. You could basically use it on Silver Surfer or Ironheart. Of course, that is probably the best payout. Same goes for Wolfsbane. Even if you play with Sarah as well, 4/5, you know, you kind of have Wolfsbane for free. You know, same goes for Ironheart for free. Everything here is going to cost 1, you know. Brood is going to cost 1. Silver Surfer is going to cost 1. Of course, Maximus is not going to work out that much. But some other cards here are going to be much cheaper as well. Wong is going to cost 1. So this is a really strong deck. Psylocke is going to be free, even though right at the end you don't really need Psylocke in the last turn. But yeah, you can also play Psylocke on turn 2, and you can play Wong on turn 3. You know, then you have a turn 4 Mr. Negative, you have a turn 5 Sarah, and then you can smack on all of the other cards that you're gonna get in turn 6. So it is, you know, it has some viable plays in here as well. Yeah, this is it. This is my Wong classic, you know, deck that I, you know, kind of figured out. I'm still gonna make some changes to it, but it is very classic. There's nothing about it. This is nothing special. This is not a video where you're gonna be like, wow, this guy's so innovative. This guy's so, wow, creative and stuff. No, it's just a classic Wong reveal deck. You can try it out for yourself. Tell me in the comment section how you know, played with that. And that's about it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.